Welcome to the Ashley Furniture Home Store Varsity Zone. We are starting off 2014 with a bang. We are at two of the biggest basketball tournaments in the state. You're also going to hear from Saguaro's Christian Kirk, one of the top wide receivers in the country, and Jim Grieshaber of AIA 365 and the Power MMA Show. He is going to drop some knowledge and give us his list of the best football coaches in the state. Did your kid's coach make the list? Feel free to nominate your favorite coach. Just hit me up on Twitter at Tyler Baldwin. I'll try to mention your tweet and your shout out for your school and your coach on the show. But first, we are going to start things off with the 12th annual Phoenix Union High School District Basketball Classic. Cesar Chavez and Carl Hayden, the first highlights of the night. Carl Hayden trying to stay above 500. Dominic Rons leads the break for Hayden there. He gets the ball to Kendrell Bayman, and it's 15-13, Hayden with the lead. Cesar Chavez, Terrion May with a fast break of his own. He finds Jamarius Claiborne, and he gets it to tie it up at 16. These teams can run. Hayden's Carlo Keith with a nice baseline move there, 20-16, Hayden. And it's Keith again with a reverse layup. Hayden, they go on to win this one, 60-51.
Well, yes, the kids come out and they play outstanding defense, and that's what got it over, and we finally rebounded well.
From start, we knew to come out, play defense, hard defense. That was the tempo of the game, defense. And we knew, like, we had Pablo, big time center. We knew we had to crash down on him. I think we held him pretty good, though. And offensively, coach just said attack the basket, and that's what I was trying to do all night.
Hey, congrats. We'll stick with the tournament. Arizona Lutheran Academy versus Maryville. There's the AZ Lutheran coach there. And Chris Lamberson driving in the hoop there for Lutheran. He gets the bucket and the foul, 69-40, AZ Lutheran. Maryville's Conrad Beltran answers with a big three-pointer. Maryville just trying to hang in on this one. Jorge can. He scores inside. They're going to get it to 63-46, but Lamberson working it. Gets the dish to Brady Cook in the lane. Arizona Lutheran goes on to the 70-58 victory. Here's the coach in Brady Cook.
Yeah, we struggled yesterday. Queen Creek did a great job taking us out of things, and we felt like we really needed to work harder today. So I thought our defense was really good, especially through three quarters, and I thought we attacked the basket really well. I was just really proud of how our kids played with some good character today.
And today we just came out focused and ready mentally and physically, and we just put the ball in the basket, did what we were supposed to, got to the rim.
All right, Palo Verde from California versus North Point Prep. Coach Mark Shoemaker there. North Point on the fast break. Leo Larsala gets the ball to Tommy Murillo for the bucket and the foul. North Point up 48-31. Palo Verde's Andre Hernandez with the drive. And the lefty baby hook with an and one. North Point is up 48-35. It's Hernandez again with a long three. Palo Verde within 10. North Point's defense comes up with the loose ball. Leala Larsa finishes. Then Gary Butcher on the inbounds pass. North Point with the 72-59 win. We caught up with the coach after the game.
We did. We're a hard-working group. We like to press and push the pace. Like I said, I have a lot of good kids, and we work hard. So hopefully it'll reflect in our end of our season.
It was a hard-fought game. We got up early, and we struggled to keep our lead. We wanted to keep it going, but it was very aggressive. We were looking for our first win in this tournament. We've been let down a couple times. We really needed this one, so we fought hard and we got it.
South Mountain versus Trevor Brown. South Mountain getting psyched for the pregame festivities. South Mountain's Malik Barker, top of the key. The three's going to count and ties it up at 19. Trevor Brown, Leo Rodriguez answers with a three of his own. Brown's up 23-19. Ryan Fletcher for South Mountain. Going to get the baseline J to knock down. Jags still down in this game. Ryan Fletcher. Again, this time, he'll go inside on you. South Mountain gets the victory, 61-46. Let's talk Queen Creek and Fairfax. These teams playing incredibly well. Fairfax coach there, Coach Ray. Queen Creek's Parker Anderson with the hoop, but they trail at 37-21. Fairfax's Rodney Erickson with a three. 40-23, Fairfax. Michael Morales. Look at this pass up to Trey Polk. Look at that. Kids are playing together. That takes practice when you're working that well and you're clicking. Nice defense. Causing a turnover there. Morales with the finish. Fairfax, they hang on. It was a little closer, 57-54.
I think what we rely on all year and what we're trying to do is win it on the defensive end. If we play our good man-to-man defense and we box out, that gets us our stops and gets us in transition. We had a couple big stops at the end.
I'm glad we won. We're going to the championship tomorrow against a good team, whoever win out of this game, and hopefully we can get it done tomorrow.
All right, the Sox Central and Camelback Central getting pumped up. Camelback's Tony Jefferson with a three-pointer. They're down a bit, but it's close, 16-12. Central's Antonio Love going to take it to the rack. Off the glass, 20-12 Central. Central with some good team defense. Obi Megwa is going to get this to go in. 22-12. Hatcher Day showing the range for us. You can't leave Malone out there. He's going to knock it down from behind the arc. And it's Day again. Watch this. Change in hands here. The tricky move. Gets it to go. Central is going to win that one 69-40. Hey, for our game of the week, we love this when we saw this matchup on the tournament. Shadow Mountain versus North. Coach Mike Bibby for Shadow Mountain is there, coaching up his son, Michael Bibby. All right, we got the long jumper here. 34-32 after Bibby knocks down the J. Shadow Mountain, it's close, but up by 2. Harrison Hiller to Carlos Johnson with the dunk, 36-32. Trying to extend that lead on a bit of a run. North's Wilja Williams on the break. And he gets it to tie it back up at 36. South Mountain's Carlos Johnson with the circus shot in the paint. You heard the whistle. That's an and one, 72-61. Shadow Mountain gets the win.
This is what we kind of expected to come out and show these teams that we can play. Most teams think because we're young we can't play, we're not as good as we think we are. So this is a big win, big tournament.
It was a great win. You know, we could be a way better team. We came out a little sluggish, but we got to bounce back in the championship game. Hopefully we get the win. You know, like great players do, we got to get the win.
You heard Michael Bibby say he's young and the team's young. They don't get a lot of respect. I hear that they're young, and I start thinking, you got a dynasty. Those kids can be playing together for a while. All right, when the Varsity Zone returns, Saguaro's Christian Kirk is not resting this offseason. The star playmaker reminisces on the state championship run. He also shares his thoughts about the future. Plus, Jim Grieshaber, one of the smartest announcers in high school sports, he is going to step into the studio. I talked to him about coming onto the show. I talked to Minda coming on the show and ranking the best high school football coaches in the state. That is no easy task. Hit me up on Twitter with the coach you think should make the list. At Tyler Baldwin. Hey, Ray posted this pic today on Twitter. We took this pic outside the Holiday Bowl. A lovely family. An awful game if you were an ASU family or a fan, but a lovely family. Thanks for watching the Varsity Zone, Ray. Appreciate it.